Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to start the kitchen. Now we're gonna continue working on this. Let's go back to section and we're going to create or edit this part. I'm gonna add in a void there. So here in section, I'm gonna select this. So we have edit in place and then select this. We're going to create a void. So I'm just going to click on create and then click on void and then here void extrusion. And then we're going to pick the plane and we're going to select this plane right here. And then from here, we can add in a rectangle. And then from here, we're going to create an offset. So we're going to offset this probably around 100 or 50. Let's do 50 for now and see how it looks. And then from 50, I think this is the best look that we have. So from corner to corner, we're going to add that so that we could just do it similar to the others. I'm gonna redo this part. And then let's do this again. Click on offset 50 and then offset at the corner, spacebar if your offset is from the outside and you want it to be in the inside. And then once you do finish, from the start to the end, we want it to be -5. So after that, click on apply and then click finish, and then here we could go to 3D, and then here we could just go and click cut geometry. And then cut geometry and then click finish. It's not showing, so we're gonna undo that and then click on this extrusion. I want to start it at 5 instead. So now it's just going over, so it's not something that is visible if it's just on its plane. So cut geometry, and then as you can see, we can see the indented part, and it looks like a modern kitchen cabinet. So let's go back to section again, and then we're just going to add the one at the top. Same thing. Let's go to architecture, drop down model in place, and then click on generic model. That's number 4, and then this will be just a simple extrusion. We're going to pick the plane, and this will be the plane that we're gonna use. Click on rectangle, and then here we're going to just use this. And then I know we need to just do 300 because we need to leave the 200 for the floor right here, for the space there. So I'm good with this. And then make sure to extrusion to be around, let's see, 200 first or 600, and then we could just edit that later on. We want to make sure to change the materials right here, and then I'm just going to add in maybe concrete, apply, okay, and then okay, and then let's look at it at 3D. So I'm gonna push it more right here. So we have some space right here, and that looks nice. We could add in some strip lights or some spotlight right there. So we can click finish. Then again, we need to finish the base cabinet. So let's go back to section, and here we could select this and edit in place. Now we're going to create this extrusion, pick a plane, and then we're going to choose this plane. After that, we're going to do the same thing at the top. We're going to select rectangle, and then here we want it to be 25, extruded 25 inch. I believe it should be less, but let's just leave it like that, 25. And then here we're going to put in mahogany. As I remember, that's our wood that we put, or the finish that we put on the base cabinet. I do rectangle here, offset 10 millimeters, and then go from the inside. And then let's go to the corner right here. And then once you have the corner, let's add in the middle part without any offset. And then here, let's add in the offset. Then what I'm gonna do is, I'm just going to center this a bit from the faucet. And then from here, I'm just going to create the offset of 10 again. And then once I'm happy with this, I'm just going to copy this and then just estimate it around here, because I'm gonna add in some drawers. And then here, I'm just going to eyeball it, and then I'm going to add some lines right here as well, and then offset this to 10. And then I'm just going to copy this to add more, and then add here as well, but I'm going to align it from what we did earlier. I'm just giving it some space, and then here I'm just gonna look for the midpoint, and then from there I'm gonna offset that AL. So I'm going to align it now, and then align this, align this, and then align that, and then offset this again, 10. And then after this, now we could start split face or split element. So let's split element all of this in order for us to add and have separation. So I'm gonna do the ones at the top first again and work my way down so that we're able to do everything all at once. Then now I could concentrate below. This is the tedious part, but once we're done this, it will look nicer. So now TR to trim and extend all the corners. So like I said again, if you miss one, Revit will let you know, and it will show you where you messed up. And then let's go and fix the one at the top first and work around that. So just be patient on this. And then let's do this as well in the middle. Okay, I think I'm finished. And then I could click on finish here. And as you can see, everything is looking good. Now, don't click on finish again. We could straight and create the void now. So void extrusion, it will ask you to pick a plane, and then we're gonna choose this plane. Similar to what we did at the top. And then here, same offset, -5, and then 5. And then here, we're going to click on rectangle and then offset 50. And then similar to that, corner to corner, spacebar, so that it will go from the inside. Just going to double check if this is aligned. So I'm just going to just redo this because I noticed that I didn't click on the corner. So spacebar again, make sure to click on the corner. If not, just redo it. Just adding all of this now. And then lastly, let's add it right here. And then we're ready. So click on finish and then go to 3D to see the change, and then click on cut geometry, and then now everything looks nice. And then click finish again. So that's how it looks. The one thing that I notice is there's still some gap here, so I'm gonna use align AL, and I'm gonna use my judgment that I'm hitting on the side right here and then from this side. So now this looks really good. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to align it from this face and then up to this face because we added 25, so everything is at least flushed, so it's not indented a little bit. So that looks good. So I'm gonna provide you with a link. This link will provide you with all extra family. It will be the handle, so once you download that, you'll be able to add in the handles. I created this handle and it's a face-based family. You could just, once you download it, you could just drag and drop, similar to what I'm doing, drag and drop, and then it will load, and then as you can see, it will go to the specific face that you want to. So as you can see, this is extruded on different size, and you can even put it anywhere else, so it's very convenient. So this will be provided as well. So I'm gonna click on section, and then here I'm gonna press spacebar, and then I'm just going to add it right about there. Once I add it there, I could just move ahead and then just add it right about here. I'm adding it right there so that I could move it above later on, and then here as well. So I'm just adding it those. Obviously we're going to add it here as well. I'm estimating it somewhere around here, and then here again. I want to be consistent, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to add one, mirror it. I'm gonna mirror this one, and from the midpoint. There we go. And then I'm going to select both of this and then just copy from the corner, so that I could just copy it from there and everything is good. From here, I'm just going to move this one right there in the middle, select that, and then type in CO to copy, and then I'm just going to click it and then add it from the midpoint right here. Same goes here. Once I move it to the desired location, I could click on copy and then add it where I want to. I'm gonna select that CS so that I could add it instantly, and then I'm just going to add it right there again, and then you could even align it all together, the ones right here at the top, and maybe right here as well. It's also aligned. Right now I'm just going to select that CO and then grab it from there and just add it from the corner. So now everything is aligned. This is just a face there. We don't need to add a drawer handles there. And then here we could also do that same idea. I'm gonna select this. I just want it to be somewhere in the midpoint, so that I could just select, copy, grab it from the corner, and then just add it, and then add it right here. So everything looks nice and good right now. If we see it in 3D, it will look like that. So before we finish, I want to add a backsplash. So I'm gonna do is go to section and then click on model in place again. This will be generic model again, and then this one will be an extrusion. I'm gonna pick the plane, which is this wall again, and then here I just want 10, and then here will be 0. I want it to be flat, and then I'm going to add the tile. So tile. So if we don't have tile, we can put mosaic. And if it's not there, we could go to tile, maybe ceramic tile or Yeah, let's this one, tile mosaic. Click apply, okay, and then here let's just put a rectangle, and it will be from corner to corner. And then click on finish, but we need to go add it from the side now. So if you see it, we want to add it from this side all the way up. So how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna go back to level 1, and then we could add in, so we could click finish and then add in another section facing on the other side. So facing like that, that will be section number 2. And then here I could select this, edit in place, click on create, extrusion, pick a plane, it will be on this wall. So click on rectangle, I'm going to select from this wall, and then we could just align it AL, align it at the top right there, and then align it from here. And then we could just add this one, going up. And then here we could just delete this, TR, trim and extend. And then we're good. So click finish, and then finish. And then that's how we're going to create our kitchen. So we're gonna continue this on the next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.